Shalom, everyone. We have just concluded the 7 days of Passover. We've moved from the Seder night to the splitting of the sea, and now we find ourselves back in the real world. But as we re-enter our routine, we encounter a Torah portion with a name that seems to contradict our calendar, Parashat Shmini, the 8th. It's a fascinating paradox. We celebrate 7 days of freedom, yet the first thing we read afterward is about the 8th day of the tabernacle inauguration. In Jewish thought, the number 7 represents the natural world, the 7 days of creation, the cycle of the week. But the number 8 is lemala min hateva. It is that which exists just beyond the reach of nature. Think about what happened at the Red Sea on the final day of Passover. It was a moment of total vertical clarity. The Midrash tells us that even the simplest person saw vision at the sea that the greatest prophets didn't see later on. It was a gift, a miracle. Then we look at the beginning of Shmini. After months of building the tabernacle, the fire finally descends from heaven. It's another peak. But here's the deep truth. Peak experiences, whether it's the holiness of the Seder or the fire of the sanctuary, are not meant to be lived in forever. They are meant to wake us up. The 8th day is the moment where the miracle ends and the work begins. So how do we begin that work? In many communities, there is a beautiful minhag custom for the first Shabbat after Passover. We make our first chametz, leavened bread, and we shape the challah into a form of a key. Why a key? This key is the crucial link between Passover and Shmini. On Passover, we didn't work. The salvation came from above. The sea split for us. God brought us out. But now we have re-entered the natural world, the world where we have to unlock our own sustenance. The key challah reminds us that it is our job to actively participate in bringing the blessing down. It's not a magic trick. It's a commitment to use the clarity we gain at the sea as a tool to navigate the ordinary. This is precisely why Parashat Shmini immediately introduced the detailed laws of kashrut, what we can and cannot eat. This shift from ecstasy to diet is the Torah's ultimate instruction manual. The key challah represents our effort, but the detailed laws of Shmini represents the vessel. They teach us that holiness isn't just about high emotional states. It's about how we utilize our physical existence. We transition from seeing God in the miracles of the 7 days to finding God in our daily conduct, our food choices, and our mundane actions. The laws are the structure that holds the fire. The sea has closed and the desert journey is ahead. The celebration of the 7 has ended, but the mission of the 8 has just begun. So as we record this and return to our daily lives, let's remember the key. We don't just wait for the fire to fall from heaven anymore. We build the altar, we prepare the meal, and we unlock the blessing ourselves, bringing that heavenly light down into everything we do. May we all marry to hold the fire. Shabbat Shalom.